Let's get ready, say, go. This was one, this was one, this was one, this was one. Let's go, this was one, this was one, this was one, this was one. Rainbows in the sky, let's fly away like a bird. You're free to see the boundless face of the earth. Let the wind blow you like a knife and glide away. Far beyond the clouds, you'll find another place. If the road ahead seems so cold and gray, turns today, don't you be afraid, go and fly away. Chala, hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, don't be afraid, you got the power to get through the darkest nights. Chala! Zooming round and round in the sky like a coaster. Hold on tight, or you may find yourself trapped in a maze. When that happens, you may think you will never find your way. As the past you may take seem all the same. If the road ahead should lead you so cold and gray, when night never turns to day, don't you be afraid, go and fly away. Chala, hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, be cool, don't be afraid, you got the power to get you through the darkest night. Hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, within it is a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, be cool, don't be afraid, you got the power to get you through the darkest nights. Chala.
Friday night, and you know what that means. It is time for Spaghett Friends Toy Show, episode 326. We almost at 350. We getting big numbers. Big numbers.
We almost at 369, you mean?
Well, we got to get to 350 first. Once we get to 350, then that 69 is right around the corner, gentlemen. Right around the corner. What's going on, everybody in the chat? What's happening? It's your boy Smith, alongside the usual suspects. It's Friday night. We got some toys to talk about. We got some shows to talk about, and all other general nonsense. You know how we do around here. Holidays are looming, so honestly and truthfully, I've kind of put a hold on any pickups because Christmas is like what? In another week and a half? About what day is it?
Yeah, it's about a week and a half.
So like pickups, and like honestly and truthfully, I still like do the kind of like when I go out, I kind of do a little hunting, and the shelves are just barren. I don't even say barren. It's just the same old. There's nothing new showing up. Like, it's the same group of Transformers, same group of Marvel Legends, the same group of just everything right now. Like nothing new is like literally dropping in stores. It's just the same old right now.
Yeah, like we're kind of we're kind of in that period where like everybody wants to push their shit out before Christmas. So for the most part, everything's kind of come and went, you know.
Yeah, like there's nothing there. Like the most of my like the Targets, the WalMarts around me, they're not stocking anything new. Like nothing. Like oh, it's just the same shit.
I kind of make it a tradition where I hit Ross every holiday season because that's usually when they get all the good shit. And I found some pretty good stuff at Ross for cheap actually last couple weeks.
See, I have a
So
Ross in
like
my area. It's never bumping like that though. I might have to go back though and see if they, because like I said, we just got like an Ollie's, and the Ollie's has been pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. I've found some sleepers at the Ollie's, but my Rosses just be it's never bumping like that. The toys they do have are literally just baby toys.
no,
Yeah.
ours is at least the one by me is it's pretty good, but it's only good in like November, December. That's when they, for some reason, that's when they get a lot of the good actual collectible shit. There's a lot of McFarlane's floating around there.
Oh, I forgot to
Lot-
bring this up last week, but I was gonna say we could probably, if y'all wanted to, there's a game out, Marvel Rivals. I don't know if you guys have played it yet. It's free to play right now.
I've heard
Yeah.
of it. Yeah,
I
Yeah,
had to
I've played it a
download
little
it
bit.
and I play it a little bit. I played it with some teams and it's literally Overwatch with Marvel, but in the third person's perspective, so no first person,
Yeah.
and it's pretty decent if you're into that kind of stuff. Like if if you learn how to play each character, it's a decent game. And I was like, hey, maybe we can do that and do that for a game night because, like I said, it's free to play. I think it's cross platform as well. So doesn't matter where you download it from.
Yeah, I'd be
yeah,
I'd be I'd be down.
yeah. I've been
But like
meaning to check.
I got it on Xbox now, so it's like if like I said, if Cassie wanted to do a game night, I would definitely say we could do that. Kind of switch it up. So if people are getting bored with the Mario Kart, you know,
I've heard a lot of good things about Rivals.
it's decent. Like I said, I've played a handful of games, and it's pretty fun. It's your typical domination, capture to this stuff like that. So it's fun. And like I said, it's got a decent variety of Marvel characters.
Is there like a loot system?
As of right now, nothing that I've seen because like I've just jumped in and just started playing. I haven't seen any like microtransactions. If there are, it's not.
Hmm,
They're not pushing it.
okay.
Like I know like there's parts of the game where they like you can buy you know or unlock extra skins for characters, but I haven't seen really any like advert of paywalling or anything like that. So I don't like I said I wouldn't. So like I said, so far it's pretty good.
Yeah. Like
I like they got a good mixture of characters because like they got Spider Man, Venom, Wolverine, Magneto. They got some of the guys from the Guardians. Doctor Strange. I mean, the one I'm surprised of characters because I'm like, wow, they're low level, and that's like Cloak and Dagger. It's like Cloak and Dagger.
I was just thinking about Cloak and Dagger.
Like they're so low level, but they're in the game as characters to use and shit. And it's like I said, it's like Fortnite, not Fortnite. Overwatch, where you got heavies,
Oh,
you got gunners, you
yeah.
got support, stuff like that.
It's basically just Marvel Overwatch. So like, if you like Overwatch, you might like this. Like, I think every clone of Overwatch is not as good as Overwatch, but I think this one it's better than the Star Wars. The Star Wars like it's this one is better than the Star Wars
Yeah, this
Overwatch
like I said,
clone.
I have fun playing it, and like I said, I got a couple friends that are that are in it, and every now and then we'll just kind of team up, party up, and do a couple sets.
Like, would I pay like $60 for it? Probably not, but like for
Yeah,
free game
that's the way I look
you
at it.
can't
Like
really go wrong.
there's no loss here. It's a free to play game.
Yeah.
it works, and it's got multiplayer and crossplay. So I'm like, hey man, like I said, next time we do a game night, I would put that on the list of games we can play. So,
Definitely.
although I wouldn't use Spider-Man. Spider-Man sucks. Fuck Spider-Man.
I haven't tried Spider-Man yet.
The ones I like
So
that are
far,
good, Star-Lord's pretty decent. If you like the Gunners, Punisher's kind of the same. If you could get the hang of Hawkeye, he's a beast. Magneto's pretty good too. And Iron Man's a little OP because he can fly.
yeah. If we're talking OP, then Iron Fist is ridiculous in that game.
Oh yeah, Iron Fist too. Daniel, we're talking about Marvel Rivals as an option for game night next time we do a game night here. And like I said, anybody in the chat as well. Like it's a free to play game. It's cross platform, and like I said, if you like Marvel, if you're a fan of that Overwatch type style game, it's a decent game, man. Like I said, there's zero risk and all reward because you can have fun with friends. So like I said, so Matt, you already got it downloaded?
I do.
Okay, so then Jimmy, yeah, just download it. So like I said, next time we do game night, we'll fuck around with that for a bit.
Okay.
Because you can also, like I said, online. So people in the chat, like I said, you got what? It's a team of what? Team of 5? I think it is. Isn't it a team of 5?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
So like I said, if like 2 extras want to get in on it, you know how it is. More than welcome to. But let's jump into your number one source for news. Actually, let's get the Star Wars thing first out of the way, because Skeleton's Crew for me, like episode 3, I will say episode 3 is a little bit better than the first 2, but the only problem I have is like, okay, and again, spoilers if you haven't watched, because kind of have to spoil it to kind of tell what's going on here, but we find out the Jedi is the pirate because like kind of figured it was the pirate guy in the beginning.
Yeah, we kind of called that.
And he's taking them to a planet to find the coordinates because apparently the kid's planet that they're from was erased from the records because it holds special things or whatever the fuck. And so here's where it confuses me some. So it gets to a part where the owl lady calls the Republic because 2 X-Wings pull up, right? Now, these children who, let's not forget, they're stuck. They're stuck at, in the middle of space, wherever, away from their planet that doesn't exist on anyone's records. And instead of, they do this whole situation where they're bartering with the pirate Jedi to let him back on the ship, but he's trying to run from the X-Wings. And it's like, why don't they reach out to the Republic to help them get the fuck back home? Instead of just trusting the pirates.
The
guy who escaped out of the cage with you, that you live in a republic, you see republic ships, haul them in and be like, hey, I know people ain't gonna believe what planet you from, but at least you be in the republic's hands and not hanging with the pirates.
I think it's just because they're just like naive children, like they even address that where the owl lady is talking to the one girl and she's like why would you go with him over the Republic. Like I called them here to help you, and she was kind of like, well, they're like we've been with him, and they're like we he hasn't done us wrong so far. Like I think it's just because they're naive children.
But it's just like
Like
common. But it's just
they're
like not there's naive, and then there's this common sense.
yeah, maybe it's maybe common sense when you're an adult, but when you're a child, like you're very trusting, and you're susceptible to being trusting of people, and I think it's just that. I think it's just that.
I don't know. Again,
Like obviously they're making the wrong decision. Like there's no question about it, but you have to remember that like okay, well they're children. So yeah, like of course they're going to make the wrong decision.
yes, but it I don't know. It's just weird. And then this whole their planet was purposefully erased. So it's like if it was purposefully erased, there should be someone within the Republic who knows it exists and knows that they erased it, right?
Yeah.
You would
Yeah.
think, right? If the owl woman has a map of it, I would assume someone else would have a map of it because the planet exists, and y'all purposefully took it off the map to protect it
Yeah.
from the set empire that once existed.
I would I would expect.
But the fact that there's a whole galaxy full of people that don't know this planet don't exist is just weird. Because someone would have to know it had to exist, because someone had to go out of their way to take it off the list. Or a group of people had to unanimously decide to take it off the map. And what the owl lady was like saying, well, your planet has such and such, and we wanted to protect it because we didn't want that planet to be in danger. If people knew it existed, people would want to go to it. Right? That was the whole thing. If
Yeah.
people knew you existed, people would want to go to it. So we took you off the map. But that means someone knows someone knows you're on there. Someone knows you're there, but hasn't said anything. But like everybody's sitting there like looking, going at. This place don't exist. What is this? Someone knows, right? In the Republic, someone would have to know.
Well, I'm sure we'll get that reveal like later. Like we are only on the third episode. I'm sure we'll get that later, but yeah, I kind of dig it so far. Like I like it. Like I like the premise of like you don't know if you could trust this guy, like, or is he actually a Jedi? Like he does a lot of instances where he demonstrates using the Force, but again, it's a thing where it's like,
Yeah, it's
like
like they never. He's never
maybe
said he's
he's
a
just doing
Jedi. He
something
just.
else.
I mean, I think he knows the Force, but just because you know the Force doesn't
Yeah,
make you a
exactly.
Jedi. Like I said, he never said he's a Jedi. He could be a Sith. Remember, the dude was a pirate. But it's
Because like
easier. It's
remember
easier.
like
It's easier for people to trust you knowing that you're a Jedi than if you just turn around and go, Nah, I'm a Sith. I don't practice Jedi shit. You know what I'm saying?
'cause-
So it's easier to go, okay, you think I'm a Jedi because I made shit float, but Sith can do that too. And in fact, anyone with the ability with the Force, they still haven't subscribed to something. So I think he's a Force wielder, but I don't think he's a Jedi. He probably was a Sith,
yeah,
or someone who
because
fell out of the Order, but he's no Jedi.
remember in a like Ahsoka, like we saw Sabine use the Force, and they kind of explained it that anybody could tap into the Force. But yeah, like I'm kind of with you. Like I think the big reveal is gonna be that he either he was like a former Inquisitor or he's like a Sith. Like I think that's gonna be the reveal because he hasn't busted out a lightsaber yet. He hasn't. I don't know. Like
Well, I don't think
me,
he
I'm
has
like
a
so far.
lightsaber, but at the same time, it's like anytime the kids keep calling him a Jedi, he doesn't reinforce it. He just kind of like, he'll just do something as a Jedi would do to demonstrate he has Force abilities, but he never outright told these children, I'm a Jedi.
Yeah.
In fact, at the end of that episode, when he reveals himself and they're like, yeah, Jedi, he kind of goes, shh. And it's like, yeah, don't say nothing because I'm not that. It's almost his way of saying, like, I'm not a Jedi, but I know the Force. So, like I said, he could be a Sith. He could be, like I said, he could be someone that was trained but never fully went through trials. He could have been a lot of things, but in this instance, he's a pirate. So he's just a pirate who knows how to use the Force. To what degree, I guess we'll find out in later episodes. But like I said, but it's clearly they're trying to show you that he has never admitted he's a Jedi. The kids keep calling him a Jedi.
Yeah, and even in the third episode, even at the end, one of the kids is like, he's like, he's like, are you even are you even a Jedi? And then he was kind of like, well, he's like, technically, I never said that. It's like, yeah, like they just kind of assumed.
Yeah, they just assumed because he floated over some keys, not knowing that that just means he knows how to wield the Force. But a Jedi is something you subscribe to. It's an indoctorate. So it's a religion. You know what I'm saying? The same way if you just take your Force wielding and you practice the dark side of it, then you become a Sith.
Yeah.
But you first got to subscribe to that doctorate. In between, you just a Force wielder. You just someone who has the ability to go either way, depending on how you choose to go. But until then, you just float. You just float in pencils and broomsticks and keys. You know what I'm saying? And cups and shit to yourself. Like I said, it's not the worst show I've ever seen. It's just parts of it where it's just like, I don't know, man. And then like the parents, they show like well, at least the parents all got together to say, hey, can we go get our kids back? So at least I'll take solace in that. That at least they didn't just absentee forget about the parents and just like, nah, like the parents want to find their kids, and that's good to know.
Yeah.
But again, it's this whole Republic is being kind of shifty and shady bit I don't fuck with, because it's like the Republic's supposed to be the good people here, the good guys. Why they always seem like they're doing underhanded shit or trying to be vague or coy with information. It's just weird.
Yeah. Like I said, my thing is always like the Acolyte, like the first 2 or 3 episodes of the Acolyte were okay too, but it was once you got to the middle is where it veered like drastically off course. Like the Acolyte started off as where this like, like this assassin is going around killing former Jedis, and it started out like with a good premise, but once you got to the middle chunk, it nosedived into something that into something like shit. And so far, I'm liking the show. Like I like the premise, I like the mystery element, but we have to remember that it's Disney Star Wars, and it could very well nosedive in the middle. So we'll have to kind of see what happens, but at least from what I've seen so far, I'm interested.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep watching, see where it goes, but like I said, we also got Creature Commandos, which we'll talk about a little later in the show, though. Well, let's jump into your number one source for news and information. It's you gotta check those spaghetti policies because those problems matter. Also, big ups to everybody in the chat if I haven't said that already. Bad streamer. My apologies. Alright, so we kicking things off. We actually do have a pretty decent sized fig news here tonight. A lot of the stuff we kind of previewed last week, but now it's available for purchase. We've got from NECA, we've got Megan Ultimate. This is, I guess, the battle damage version of her. I've still never seen this movie, so I have no context to Megan over here.
Yeah, so this is this is basically like a lot of people already have this because this was part of their summer geek out event where like this was already in Target, but I guess like if you couldn't find it at retail, then now it's finally starting to become available online. Uh, I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good.
It looks decent.
Uh,
The scarred up pen is
I
definitely
definitely,
nightmare fuel.
yeah, like I definitely
Oh
like this
shit!
movie a lot.
Are you picking this up?
I might wait because I want to see I want to see what Mayfex has to offer.
Yeah, I feel you.
Mayfex?
Yeah, Mayfex is making a Megan.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so like I might it's like right off the rip, like I think the Mayfex her dress is gonna be like soft goods.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna get a Megan for sure, but I might see what Mayfex is looking like. But for those people that couldn't find it at retail, here you go. You can get it now. Big Bad Toy Store. Probably more places, but Big Bad Toy Store for sure.
Set you back 37. First quarter of 25.
And if for whatever reason you don't want the ultimate, you get the 8-inch cloth too. You have options. Um,
Yeah, if you want the
you know,
soft goods.
yeah. So like
I
the
actually think the soft good one
the
might be better though.
so see the advantage here is that this one does have soft goods, but it's virtually the same price, and it's gonna have less articulation and less accessories, and it's virtually the same price. So it's kind of it's kind of pick your poison. Like if you're really set on the soft goods, then I would say this is the one to
But
get.
I mean,
Um,
how much less do you get from this one than you got from the other one though? I mean, if you really think about it, like okay, you get what?
but
You get the
you don't yeah
hammer and the replaceable damage face in the other face, and a couple more tools and some hands. This one you're getting
yeah
the same face, the same scarred face, and you're missing a couple tools and hands.
yeah. So that's again yeah that's what I'm saying. So you're getting less accessories and you're getting less articulation, and this one is a bigger scale technically. Like the ultimate is 7 inches, this one's 8 inches.
So
So you're
I mean,
getting
come
so it's
on, it's
like
like an inch more.
well some an inch is a lot, okay? An inch is a lot.
Talking about
Come on. Yeah, so like listen, I'm just saying like you can't go wrong either way. It's just what do you prefer? Like if you prefer to have more accessories and more posability, get the ultimate. If you don't care about that as much, but you really want the soft goods, get this one. Or wait and see because Mayfex will give you soft goods and tons of accessories and tons of posability. But it's
For a
Mayfex,
hundred
so
dollars.
you'll have to pay. It'll probably be more than 100, probably closer to like $1.50. But you have options at least. You have options.
Well,
Like I
40
don't think there's
bucks.
I don't think you could go wrong either way. It's just do you prefer soft goods or do you prefer accessories or do you just want to spend the extra money and get Mayfex and just get both? It's really up to you. I don't think there's a wrong answer here.
$40, first quarter of 25. Ooh, baby. I already put my pre-order on this bad boy.
Oh,
We got Spider-Man Marvel Legends Retro Collection, Agent Venom, Flash Thompson. Definitely been needing this one in my Spider-Verse collection. And I look forward to when they repaint him in anti-Venom colors. So,
which I'm
Yeah,
sure will.
we kind of. Oh yeah, it's gonna happen.
it's not even a question. Because, I mean, the last one we got wasn't anti-Venom, but it was the old Marvel Legends with the shitty fucking hip swivels.
Yeah.
And I bought that because I didn't have one at the time, but I'm like, like I have it now, and I'm like, it's so shit because it's not even like up to date Marvel Legends. So this right here is gonna be like a blessing. And like I said, they didn't
Yeah,
do
I
all
think.
the extra like Venom tentacles, which I don't think they needed. I'm, I'm just glad he has guns. That's it. He has guns.
Yeah, I think. Like we were kind of talking about last week. Like this one, he doesn't have the tendrils in the back, which I think is perfectly fine. Um, yeah, we've needed a new Agent Venom for a long time. I think this is long overdue, and yeah, I think this is great. I think we lost the tendrils, which is fine. I don't think he ever needed that in the first place. So yeah,
He,
this is
Yeah,
really
she
nice.
really don't need it for Agent Venom that much. I like that he was a different take on like the symbiote when he got slapped on the Flash Thompson. You know what I mean? It wasn't your traditional just I'm a big old Venom type thing. You know what I mean? So they're not. Like I said, he doesn't really need the tendrils and all that. Cause like I said, he's a different type of Venom. We got guns. Okay, we got guns.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, definitely picking this one up because it's the one I need. It's one I don't have. So yeah, I'm glad we're getting this. So 26 April of 25.
Uh, so this one, yeah, this one I'm kind of less interested in. Uh, we got Kane.
I'm on
I
also on the fence about Kane because it's like yeah he's kind of part of the Spider-Man things, but I don't really. But he is a key character. I don't know.
yeah,
Maybe if I see him in the wild, I might feel differently about him.
yeah,
But it's like I already got like proper version of Kane in his suit, but this is his first look. So yeah, I know it has its
yeah.
place.
See, that's where I'm at. Like I have Kane I have Kane in his Spider-Man suit, like with my Spider Verse. So I'm just like I don't know if
Yeah,
I need
that's
to
why I
I don't
said
know
like
if Kane.
he's a weird one because he's kind of a Spider Man, but
Yeah,
he but not dressed up like one. So it's like do I want him? Like I said, I already have like two different versions of him already because I have two different versions of the Scarlet Spider.
yeah,
But like, yeah, the original look, maybe. Like I said, he's a maybe. He's a maybe. But he looks good though. I'll give it that though. It does look good. $26, April 25.
Ooh, this one I'm definitely getting this one. We got Spider-Man Unlimited. You know, like listen, you know, you could kind of say what you want about the show. I liked it when it came out, but probably because I didn't know any better. Or probably just I remember liking it, but probably I didn't actually like it. Um, but this is a cool design, man. This is a cool look for Spidey.
I wasn't a fan of Unlimited, but I like the look of it. How this looks in live action as a toy. So I pre-ordered this one too. Plus, I need them in the Spider-Verse. So
I actually think Marvel Legends Spider-Man, even if it comes from like shit source material, it can still work on your shelf.
yeah, he'll work in my Spider-Verse. Plus, I like the cape.
Yeah.
I like the cape. So yeah, I'm like I said, him and Agent Venom are two that have to be added. Kane's a maybe.
Yeah.
But Unlimited and Agent, yeah, already pre-ordered. Not even wasting my time. Listen, Unlimited is weird because it falls in a really weird time, and like I said, the animation, like we were just getting off the high that was Spider-Man animated, and then they come hit you with this new animation style, and it's just whole new everything, man. New outfit. '26, April 25. We got female Electrode, which I'm not that familiar with her because I'm more classics, but it looks good as a figure. I have the classic regular Electro, but I don't know if I'm gonna be picking up the female version though.
This is an easy pass for me.
Yeah, hard pass.
Yeah, like I said, it looks good. But I have no need for a female Electrode when I got Electro proper.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, you really gotta think about, man. There's a good time now in our history, man. Marvel, Disney, they really tried to gender swap all the characters, didn't they?
Yep.
They really tried.
With not much success.
No. The best you got is a Marvel Legends, baby. best you gonna do is a Marvel Legends, baby. Because like I said, I've never known there was a female Electro. That's definitely got to be recent. Because for the most time in my life, Electrode was a dude, the same dude.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
outside of the
maybe
Ultimate
this is
Universe, but same dude.
Like maybe this is some kind of like legacy character or something. I don't know. But yeah,
I think she's
yeah.
new. Like I said, we've been in a time, especially in the late 2010s. A lot of the legacy characters were getting usurped by new people. Like I said, they did it to Hawkeye. Like I said, if they didn't swap you with a black person, they swapped you with a woman.
Yeah, I'm kind of good on not getting this one.
Well, again, like I said, nice figure, but I'm okay. She's not a Sinister Six rogue I need. 26, yeah. April of 25. Now, speaking of Sinister Six rogues, I would take Chameleon. Hell yeah, I'd get this one just to have him with my Sinister Six. And he's so basic.
Yeah,
but that's all you need.
I know this is one people have really been asking for. People have been wanting that animated series style Chameleon. I think this one looks okay. Like I'm okay with passing on this one. But I think he looks nice, and Chameleon is a villain that, like, he's like the forgotten Spider-Man villain. Like, people kind of don't really talk about Chameleon a lot.
I thought we was getting.
I am gonna call bullshit that they got lazy and gave him the same guns as Agent Venom. That's kind of lazy.
Yeah, it is.
But like I said, I'm still gonna pick it up anyway, just to have another Sinister Six Rogue
Yeah, like
and
he's
Spider-Man Rogue.
yeah, like he's like he's like one of those guys that like you could easily put him in multiple incarnations of the Sinister Six.
Well, not just about Sinister. Like I just want to build up my Spider-Man rogues because, like I said, out of all the
Or
superheroes out there, outside of Batman, Spider-Man's got the second best rogues out there, in my opinion.
yeah.
So it's like so
Yeah,
far, I've
like
got both Goblins, I've got Venoms, I've got all the symbiotes that count. Um, Kingpin. Who am I missing? I got Doc Ock. I got an Electrode. All I need really, I got Rhino. Like I got a Mysterio. Like I said, like all the best. All I'm missing is Scorpion. I think I need Shocker and yeah, like Chameleon. Like I said, so it's like yeah, like I got a decent set of rogues. Like the Craven and a decent Craven. They need to make another Craven because the last one they made kind of looked shitty.
didn't they just drop one on the retro card not that long ago?
I could have sworn they did, but I never seen it.
Oh, I never seen that either.
I never seen it. If it was out there. Oh, and I need Lizard. I need a Lizard. I need that retro Lizard.
Oh yeah, that retro lizard is so good.
Well, like I already
I
have
I,
like
I
enough to make a 6. But I want more
yeah,
Spider-Man
like
rogues.
I sold off my build a figure to and got the retro one.
In fact, that might be my next objective after Adult Christmas is to finish my Spider-Man rogues. Because, like I said, all my other teams are pretty much done. So now it's just make a nice rogues gallery for Spider-Man. But yeah, Chameleon definitely on the list. 26, April 25.
All right, now we got Spider Boy. We got Spider-Man's sidekick.
Which yeah, he's another one of those new characters that like yeah, I'm he's fine, but I don't need him.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence about this one. Like again, it's one where I might get just to put him on the Spider-Verse shelf. Like I don't think it's something where like if I get him discounted, if I find him at a good price, or if I see him at the store, I might get him. But it's not something where I'm like I gotta rush out and get this right away. Like again, especially like as of late, like I'm a lot more geared towards like classic stuff, and this doesn't kind of fit into that realm for me, but you never know.
Yeah, if she came in 2014, that was the initiative them days, man. Like I said, everybody was getting swapped. Everybody's getting dropped for replacement characters. We had the Amadeus Cho Hulk and shit. All that nonsense. All new, all different Marvel.
Hmm.
All different. I love women. Yeah. I cheer them on.
We know you love women, Jimmy.
I love them.
We know you love them. You show us all the time how much you love women, Jimmy.
What do you mean I show you all the time? No, I don't.
Yes, you did.
No, I don't.
Yes, you did. What are you talking about? You show it all the time. You show your love and appreciation for women's.
Lemons.
Yeah, you love women. You respect women.
I do?
You do respect women.
Okay. I trust you, strange man on Discord.
You hear this guy acting like he
I,
don't know
I
what
wish
I'm
I
talking
couldn't.
about.
That was good.
Mm-mm-mm.
Everyone's against me.
Jimmy, I am not against you. I am pro Jimmy.
You're
too.
pro Jimmy?
Yes, we are all fans of you, Jimmy, because you are good. You are a good egg.
This is good to know. I'll let the people know.
You should be proud of yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Papa Smith.
Yeah, you're good.
I was the first Legionnaire Jimmy. Like I was the first one. I was the first one.
You were the first one?
Yeah, you see what I did there? Like Legionnaire, like Jimmy Lee. Like that's for you.
Oh my god.
Look at
You
that.
can use that.
See,
You can
see,
use
and
that.
look, see, look at that. Jimmy's over there standing on business. He loves it. He loves it.
Yeah.
He always loves it. See, that's what I'm talking about. Look at you. You're dedicated to the cause. Stand up guy. Stand up guy. This Jimmy Lee right here. Not like certain people I know out there on the internet, like Scott Burrows, aka Scott Cheetos. He's not good peoples. But Jimmy Lee, he good peoples.
Yay.
Scott Burrows is an incel. Jimmy Lee is a man. Real man.
Real men with a real penis.
Yes, sir. 26 bucks, April 25.
Wow.
Listen, I don't know how to follow that out. I don't know how to follow that.
I think the show's over. I don't think we can follow that.
It's Star Wars. We got some Star Wars here.
Ooh.
And it's not Happy Meal toys either, man. Black
Yeah,
series.
you hear that?
It's Black series.
Right.
Yeah.
For you love the Black series.
Yes. We got
Okay,
Luke
yeah.
in
I do
Imperial
love the Black
Guard,
series.
which I never seen him in that outfit, but hey, it's different. And then we got Leia in her Bosch outfit, which is fine. Which I guess you could say this is an update of for Leia, and this is a new one for Luke here, which is fine.
Yeah,
Which
this
is
has
crazy.
got to
Like
be like
this
a
outfit, you go to Ollie's and get the original one like for like $10, but I guess this is a new all new body molds here.
Yeah, this has got to be like something from the comics, right?
And does she got regular knees? She's got like good knees. She ain't got traditional Star Wars Black Series knees. She got some Marvel Legend knees over here. What's going on?
She upgraded.
But Luke ain't got those legs. He still got Black Series legs.
Luke don't racism. I don't know.
Racism. Although I do like this outfit though. I like this outfit. I ain't gonna fold on this though. Although this would look cool with a lightsaber instead of this staff though, as long as you keep the helmet on. But I'm not gonna fold on this. So
yeah, me too.
I don't need a 2-pack. I don't need a Leia.
I could kind of care.
I mean, if this sold on its own, I might fold it on it. But because it's a 2-pack, I can't fold on it. Yeah, this must be from the comics then. You hear that, Trunks? Not folding on this 2-pack. I'll stay strong in my convictions.
Yeah, I'm not getting this.
But it does look good though.
Look, I'm gonna get it for you, Matt. Don't be a Grinch.
Okay, well then.
I mean, if you're buying it for people, then free is always good, though.
Well, I mean, not anymore. He didn't even say thank you.
Oh.
He didn't let him.
Yeah.
He didn't receive it, so he can't say thank you for something he hasn't received yet.
I put in the. Nobody can receive it.
Yeah, you can receive it. It's $45. It'll be out in. Where's the thing at? I hate house in May 25. There you go. So
yeah,
when he gets it, he'll say, "Thank you, Jimmy. You're the best. You're the best."
Okay. So so McFarlane is doing another crossover. So it's Justice League versus Godzilla versus King Kong, and Batman is in because he has to be.
Because Batman's gonna Batman.
This is strange.
I mean, he was in the comic. I don't know. There's just too many problems here for me to go through.
Yeah, like we got why.
Like, I don't care. Like, one, I don't care about the MonsterVerse. Two, the Batman he gives you doesn't scale correctly with the Kong, and then they substitute that by giving you a tiny Batman. But then it's almost like, what's the point of having this Kong?
Also, like, this is just like
what are you gonna do with this? Because he doesn't scale with anything.
He's just like another Gorilla Grodd.
Yeah, that's
basically what you gave people here. This is just another Grodd. It's a Grodd. He's about the size of a Grodd. Like, he's just a big gorilla. It's a Gorilla Grodd.
So this Batman is not like a 6-inch?
No, this is your regular size Batman.
Oh, okay.
But the Godzilla is the one that's misproportioned. Sure, it's a big, but at this point, you might as well just call it Gorilla Grodd.
Yeah, you might.
You might as well just call it, like, he even gives you 2 head sculpts, so you're good with just a stern face. Sure, he's got some scars, but hey, whatever. It's still a Grodd. Plus, it's the best interpretation of a Grodd. Just a naked gorilla. Just a naked gorilla. No accessories, no helmets, no armor. Just a naked gorilla. I don't even think it has leg articulation, though. Does it even have leg articulation?
I think that's what's gonna end up being the appeal for this figure. Like, if you want to get this and use it as a Grodd, then I think it
would be the only reason I would have bought it if I fucking still fucked with McFarlane. I would just buy this and go, hey man, this is probably the best like Grodd you're gonna get, like basic, that's not an Injustice or some other shit. Like just a gorilla. Just a gorilla.
Yeah.
That scales well with these DC figures, and in most comics, Grodd's are just a big gorilla with no clothes on. Most interpretations of Grodd that we've seen in cartoons has been what? A naked gorilla. He might once in a while have some headgear, but for the most part, he's just a naked gorilla.
Yeah.
Who can talk. So I don't know the purpose of this other than giving people a Grodd. Because like I said, he looks like he's got arm articulation, but the legs look very stationary. Like, and I mean by the legs, I mean at the knees. Like, he don't look like the knees bend, unless I'm not seeing the joints. Like, he looks like he's got waist joints, he's got arm joints, but the legs look very fucking stationary. Like, look at the feet. I don't see no joint, no separation of joints. It just looks like a straight leg. But if it can stand and hold its weight, I guess that's good enough. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know who this is for, but, you know. McFarlane, you know. like I said, why would he give a fuck what you want, especially when you're trying to give him money, right?
Yeah.
$70, January of 25. Is this time for SmackDown? No.
All right, we got another Vampirella. I don't know if this is the same company that made those other ones,
I don't think it's the
but
same company. It might be a different one.
yeah, this one looks pretty good. Looks pretty good.
Look at the yams.
Cheeky.
Ooh.
Yeah, Vampirella's kind of having like a weird like renaissance all of a sudden.
Oh, she comes with the whole headstone display too. That's cool.
Yeah.
What's the scale on this?
112.
Okay, it's not bad. $90.
No, not too bad at all.
March of 25. So
Might as well just get the Fison at that point.
Transformers! I'm not impressed with these guys. Alright, so we're now moving into a new era of Transformers, and it's the what do they call it? The Age of the Primes. Legacy is gonna be done. And
Yep.
we're getting Superion aerial bots. And we start off with we got Slingshot. This is a deluxe class.
Well, let me rephrase that. We're getting baby Superion.
Yeah, we're getting Superion Light. Superion Light. And we start things with Slingshot, which again it looks good. Little hollowy. I always I keep saying, man, in the era of fucking Cyclonus guy, this shit right here is inexcusable, bro. I shouldn't be able to see that whole cavity, bro. Like stuff like this is why I'd be like, man, I'd rather spend hundreds of dollars on third parties than go with the main line because this shit at some point starts to look cheap. And it's like, bro, I own Cyclonus guy, even the Silverhawk, the remold. Y'all can do better.
This is not Studio Series, right? This is like to replace Legacy.
Yeah, this is the next line after Legacy, the Age of the Primes.
Lately, they haven't even been doing that on Studio Series, so that fucking sucks.
Yeah, so it's like, oh man. Yeah. Now again, I'll make the argument that most people who are buying an aerial bots are going to buy them to have them in combined mode. You know, so this is kind of a mute point with the hollowness, but it's like just because that's the answer because they probably told that to themselves doesn't mean like you still should have done it this way. Because what about those who might buy sets of 2 and want some in robot mode and combined mode? What about those people? You know what I'm saying? So it's like this is inexcusable. The hollowness.
See, I'm one of those people. The only reason I want these or like the Constructicons is so I can have them in bot mode because I got my combiners.
Yeah, so you have bot mode and they got these big ass holes in their leg and it just looks ugly. But yeah, we got Slingshot here. $26, May of 25.
Yeah, I guess so these are both like limbs, right? These are both
these
limbs.
are limbs.
Yeah, no Silverbolt yet.
But yeah, we got Air Raid.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is Air Raid.
Like
another aerial bot. He's If I'm not mistaken, he's a leg. But like, look at his limb. So they did stuff to cover up hollowness, but didn't do it for the other dude? Come on. Come on.
It really doesn't look good. Like, if I didn't know any better, I would just call this like another Power of the Primes line, because a lot of those figures were shit too.
Yeah, and like I said, we're doing steps back when you literally produced Cyclonus guy and like Beast Wars Megatron.
Yeah, fucking Hot Rod.
Yeah, like Hot Rod. Like y'all produced better figures, and it's just like then y'all give it to somebody who's just like, man, it'll be fine. So like, yeah, we got Air Raid here. Also, $26, May of 25. And speaking of silver bolts, here you go. But this is a commander class.
Ooh. I'm curious because I have the old generation Silverbolt, and he was pretty good. I'm still iffy on this mold.
Now, I don't think this part of him is commander, because this shit looks small.
Yeah.
Now, from what they said, like, yeah, this part is the regular. So this Silverbolt itself is a deluxe at best, maybe a deluxe. Yeah, he's a deluxe at best. Then when you add the rest of him, it's commander, because as you see, the rest of the parts form and attaches to his end to make him a little bit bigger. And then it's some flight stand station, and then like I said, the rest is the body.
That's strange.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't know. I'm kind of on the other side. I kind of like these. Like, I don't really do the third parties that often, so I'm kind of excited for this because I'm gonna replace that Combiner Wars one, and like I said, those Combiner Wars outside of the Devastator were garbage. So I'm excited for this.
I'm calling it now. Somebody's got to make an upgrade kit for this, because look at the front of the foot. So because it's done in the way of the classic, the jets on the feet are gonna be in the back. Look at the front. The front is plain as shit. So there's definitely gonna be the feet look terrible. They look piddly. Hands look garbage. There's definitely gonna be an upgrade kit for this, because this no. None of this is nice.
Unlikely.
No, it's gonna happen, bro. Because
I'm still getting it, whether it does or doesn't.
We need hands of articulation. No articulation on the hands. Feet barely look like it can hold its own weight. I'm telling you, they're gonna make an upgrade kit. Third party's gonna make an upgrade for this.
Yeah, like I said, I'm in either way. Whether it gets one or it doesn't, I'm in either way.
Nah, I think I'm passing on this.
I miss Combiner Wars.
I don't. Combiner Wars sucked.
Yeah,
no, I meant Wars, like
this is an improvement from Combiner Wars, but like I said, I don't know why we couldn't upscale this. That's the only thing I don't understand is, like I said, when you have Combiner Wars Devastator, when you have Predaking in existence, why are we making them so goddamn small? Like, someone asked me to answer me that. Like, these two things exist. Especially Predaking. Especially Predaking. I can
But
understand Devastator because that was a 6-man combiner. So they're a little bit different. But Predaking is a 5-man combiner. And
but I would argue that I would argue that those are like too big.
Well, I mean, they're too big in the sense, yes, their bot mode is a lot bigger than your standard like deluxe or classic, but again, it's that
Like,
thing of you were gonna have them in combined mode anyway, so it really don't matter.
but what I'm saying is like a combiner should not be the same size as a Titan, right?
Well, technically, yes, it should.
Yeah, it should. Like they're like in the
Because
show, they're
Omega
the same size.
Supreme used to fight Devastator. They're in the same scale. They're Titans. Like I said, in the cartoon,
well,
in the comics, the scale of things change a little bit, like mass and weight. So when combiners combine, yes, they're supposed to be bigger than the average size Transformer. And the same akin to almost a city builder. Some might be smaller, some might be at the same scale, but like they're considered Titans. Combiners are considered Titans. They're larger than the average size Transformer.
right, that's fair. Yeah, like I said, I'm getting this. Like I'm gonna replace that Combiner Wars one. I'm definitely picking this up again. Like I'm not really like as much of a stickler on the scale. So I'm okay with it.
When it comes to combiners, it's like you at least gotta be bigger than your average size Transformer, especially like if I'm paying all this money, like I said, Silverbolt himself, 80, 90 bucks. 90 bucks. And then, like I said, all the other ones are gonna be 20, 25. So what's that? So that's 100 for 4. So $190 pretty much in total for something that when you sold the Devastator at 150. Like I said, think about that. Devastator was like $150. Predaking was like I think $160, $170 at the time. And look at the height. Just in total, with all the other ones, because like I said, I'm pretty sure the other 2 limbs are gonna be $25. So
Yeah.
$100 for 4 figures, and then 90 for the main piece. It's $190, and you're getting a smaller size than what they were. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Hell, even if you go back to Combiner Wars and do the math, you still got a bigger combiner than what this is offering you. And they were shit. And they were shit. And you're still getting a bigger combiner for about the same price, if not a little less. That's the part that fucking grinds my gears with this. Is like I'm paying the same amount of money for less plastic. For less plastic. I'm okay.
Yep.
I'm okay. And look, like I said, I'm not knocking that it's bad or it looks bad. It looks nice. And it's probably going to be a nice looking combiner on the shelf, but I just, the scale is just, make it bigger. Make it bigger. That's all I need. Is just make it a little bit bigger, because this is way too small. And it's, hold on, I gotta jump on a boat. It's time to SmackDown.
McDown.
Okay. Well, yeah. November of 2025 for the Silverbolts.
Ooh, okay. So this is cool. We're getting Transformers animated Wasp. Or they call him Waspinator, but this was before he became Waspinator. Yeah. And I'm picking. Sure, like I really, really want this. That's like one of my favorite episodes from that entire series.
Yeah, he looks good. I like it. Especially if you have the Beast Wars version of it too, that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Waspinator.
I think that's I think Wasp was one of the coolest additions to Transformers lore because it makes sense. Like you have these 3 similar bots, they're all named after these flying bugs and shit, and one of them's a bad egg. You know, and then it's cool because you learn how why Waspinator talks that way and why he's kind of nutty. It was a cool. That was so fucking cool.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, well, Waspinator. May of 25.
Bitch. Ooh, speaking of stuff that isn't a bitch, we're getting Red Alert from Armada, which is something I'm gonna pick up too.
This is a Voyager class as well.
And they obviously get to repaint him in his orange and shit too, so I'm looking forward to that. I had that when I was a kid. So given the Unicron,
he looks pretty good from what it was in the cartoon to translate it to a toy like now. It looks good.
Mm-hmm.
And technically, you could kind of consider this a legacy character as well. Kind of continues with that legacy line of giving you all the different outside of G1 characters. Get some of those Unicron trilogy type characters.
Yeah, like I'm glad. I'm glad that they're kind of like keeping that. I'm glad that they're kind of keeping that going. Like I'm glad that they're not just abandoning the whole like multiversal characters, because there's still a lot of stuff they could do. Like there's still a lot of potential. So I'm glad that even though Legacy is over, I'm glad that that's something that's continuing.
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't Red Alert go with the Omega Prime that's coming?
Yeah. No.
He's not in that one, right? That's a different.
That's RID.
Yeah, that's a different one. Yeah. But I think there was a Prime and a Megatron that would technically go with this Red Alert.
Yeah,
we already had 2 versions of that hotshot, so
I picked up that Prime. He's pretty good.
Wait, which Prime did he go with? I'm trying to remember which one.
It's like the big futuristic truck. He was like white and red and shit and gray.
When did he transform into the fire truck?
He wasn't a fire truck, but his trailer becomes like kind of like RID. He becomes a super bot with the really long legs. Remember? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Like I said, I all those ones kind of blurring the same to me back in the day. But 35 for Red Alert, May of 25.
Yeah, this is what I'm really excited about, getting a Solus Prime. Yeah, this is great because like we don't really have any of the 13 primes. So this is like totally like unmarked territory.
Yeah. Totally brand new character.
Yeah.
Like officially getting like the 13 primes.
Yeah, like it's definitely gonna be nice once they're finished and you put them all together. Like that's definitely gonna be nice.
I don't know if I want to go in on the 13 primes though.
You gotta come on. You gotta go in on the 13 primes.
13 times the money.
We're all listen, we're all getting these, okay?
Wait, I didn't say I'm getting them.
We're all going in on these together It's gonna be like a communal experience.
You mean like a bonding exercise?
Wait, bondage?
No, yeah, actually.
And then when we all in the retirement home together, we're all gonna have our own 13 primes, and
And yeah, we're gonna
we'll
have
be
our
the
train. You know?
yeah, and our train bots will be the envy of all the other old people in the home.
All right, well, 26, Mayor 25 for Solus.
Solus.
And then we got Prima Prime, the leader of the 13 Primes.
Yeah.
And he comes with his own Matrix. And see, this is what I'm saying. Like, look at this one. It looks pretty solid. Doesn't look like there's that many hollow bits on it. So it's like, how do you go from this to that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it looked like somebody took some time and attention to this, that it looks like a complete figure and not like just a hollowed out mess. I like the alt mode, looks decent.
That's really not that bad looking. Yeah, I'm going in on all of these, so I want to build like a 13 prime shelf.
Yeah, same. I'm getting these. I'm excited for these.
Because it's also like I don't know when I'm gonna get another chance to do that. I don't think we're gonna get much of this after this line ends, so I'm just gonna get, you know.
And like, I don't really see. I don't really see anybody else giving you.
So what, they gonna put the tag titles on Naomi and Bianca now?
Yeah, probably.
I guess.
Like I don't really see like Masterpiece giving you like the 13 primes, you know?
Yeah.
Like maybe like a third party company might do it, but
I don't think
like me
know if even interested, honestly.
And like even like when's the next time you think Hasbro will go back to these characters, you know?
Yeah, that's like yeah.
No, what were you gonna say, Jimmy?
No, I'm saying what you're saying. I don't know when they would return to these guys, so I'm just gonna go in now in the case that they don't.
Yeah, I feel like this is just gonna kind of be like a one and done thing. So I'm just gonna go in on them now and
yeah.
Well, 35.
Not worry about it. Oh, here we go. Like, now I'm gonna be presumptuous, and I'm gonna say that this might be a contender for best Transformer of next year.
Ooh.
Yeah, we getting Megatronus. This is great. We've only technically had one. We had the Studio Series one, which is not even really like they didn't even look anything similar. So this is a Megatronus proper. That tank mode looks great. I love the flame effects.
Yeah, it looks pretty sweet. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, this is good. I'm excited for this one.
It's got the Decepticon logo face.
Yeah.
What they do? Remold that Tarn? Because if they did a good job.
I don't know.
I
I
think
think
he's
he's
new.
new
Yeah, I think he is new. I don't think
Is he
that's
new?
Tarn's bot.
because
Yeah.
he's quite thick. He's quite thick.
Yeah, Tarn is a skinny dude.
Crocus.
Yeah, Tarn ain't a thick boy.
The Fallen.
He's a thin boy.
He's a thin boy.
55 for the Fallen, May of 25.
Ooh. Oh, the one G2 repaint that I really want, that I've been asking for a few years, and not the yellow one because I didn't want that one. He's blue now, and he's Grimlock, and I'd like.
G2, baby. Big Blue Grimlock.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this.
And you get the
yeah.
G2 wheelie, ugly wheelie.
I don't know which episode it was, but it was definitely like not that long ago. But like a month, maybe like a month ago, a month and a half ago, I kind of said this was coming, and here it is. It's nice if you're into like a G2 Dinobot, then yeah, it looks nice. Like the Studio Series Dinobots are the best Dinobots they've ever done. So
Yeah,
it's probably one of the better things you're gonna get out of Hasbro as far as the Dinobot's concerned. Like I said, these are the official, like, hey man, these are the ones. If you don't have these, shit out of luck, buddy. All the other Dinobots that have come before this is trash. Literally trash. Throw it in the garbage right now. If you have the Studio Series, I like, listen, I got the Dinobot Combiner. I got it. I bought an upgrade kit for it. I didn't buy the core class ones, but I bought those, and those were trash then. That honestly and truthfully, I would just throw that shit in the trash. But I'm not gonna do that. I'd sell it first. Because like, why do I need them? I got Studio Series Dinobots. I got the good ones now.
and now you can have a blue one.
That's like the first man who discovered food. You know, the guys like, hey, put down them dirts and rocks, man. We got fucking meat now. Like, stop eating that grass. Like, I killed this animal, and it tastes good when you put it under fire. Did you get all the Studio Series, Jimmy? Dinobots?
Actually, I just shipped my swoop, and that'll be the last one.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I've been holding on to my pile of loot for months, and they finally gave me a warning today. So.
Don't forget, your swoop's got your Grimlock sword.
Yeah, it does.
Well, 55, May 25. Bro, I saw the price on this, and I'm like, you might as well have just made this a masterpiece. If you're gonna charge me $150 for this Prime.
I'm surprised they didn't. This would be great for their new MPGM line or whatever it's called.
You might
MPG.
as well for a goddamn $150.
Yeah.
Actually, when I saw leaks of this, I thought that's what it was. So, are you guys going in on him?
No.
No. Because, like I said, for $150, I might as well buy a masterpiece. Like, dead ass.
I'm not familiar with this Prime, so it's hard for me to go in on it.
I'm not either, but they're choosing to use this prime as one of the 13 primes. And like he comes with a bunch of like a little shitty looking hot rod. Well, like why would I want with the shitty looking hot rod? I got Studio Series.
Yeah.
And then some shitty looking trailer thing. I don't know what you do with that. Oh, you put shitty little hot rod on it. Okay.
Like what is this based off of? Like what continuity?
It's another Japanese anime.
Okay.
Well, I think it might be manga, even. But either way, like I said, it looks cool and all, but I don't. Like I said, I can't justify the price of this. Like, might as well just make, like I said, might as well just make this a masterpiece.
And so they're counting him as one of the 13 primes?
Uh-huh. Star Optimus Prime.
Oh, boy. Matt, you're going to be short a prime if you don't get this.
No, I don't think he's one of the primes.
Nah, they said he's one of the primes.
Are you sure?
Yeah. You didn't watch the YouTube video?
Okay, well, yeah, I'm not getting this either way.
Like it's even on the box, see? The 13th. Star Optimus Prime.
Oh, shit. We fucked then.
Well, I'm okay with just having 12 primes.
What about
I'll be fine with the 12 primes.
We just like developed a retirement plan and you throwing it in the garbage. Fuck.
Yeah, and they'll set you back $150 September of 2025. Like I don't think it's warranted the $150 price tag though. They try to throw all them extra bells and whistles like that's supposed to mean something. It's like if that's the case, you should have just made it a masterpiece then. We're gonna do all that.
Oh, this I might go in on. We're getting classic Thor from Mezco, and I think he looks really nice.
He does. He really does. I
think he looks nice.
Yeah, they put a lot of love into this one.
You know, and I don't have like a classic Thor.
Well, that was a kind of botchy finish there.
Yeah.
But, okay, meat chin going on. I mean, she hit her kind of clean with the moonsault, but I guess that wasn't what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
This door looks pretty cool, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still thinking about it, but I might end up going in on this.
Okay, so I would say, if Meechin win, then that means Chelsea Green's got to beat Bailey then, right?
I guess.
Why you say that reluctantly?
Just because I don't care. I just don't care.
Oh, you a Chelsea Green hater? Well, fuck Matt Cardona, but still.
Yeah, fuck Matt Cardona and fuck Kelsey Grammer.
Not Kelsey Grammer?
Oh, sorry.
We love Frazier.
Whatever. Brendan Fraser?
Yeah, he's Beast.
We even love Brendan Fraser.
Can't say fuck Beast.
Oh, yeah, he is Beast. You're right. Yeah. Well, fuck Matt Cardona. prick is.
Yeah, definitely him.
But he has a small pee-pee.
Probably. You know who doesn't have a small pee-pee?
You?
Thor. Thor probably. No, I said who doesn't.
Oh!
Thor probably.
Yeah, that's sad.
But he can't get it up though. Remember he can't get it up.
You're spending a lot of time on this.
Yeah, and
I love you for it. You didn't let me finish.
yeah, remember that one issue? Like he was in bed with Lady Sif and like he couldn't get it up or something?
Oh, fuck. Sucks for him.
I know. They don't got Cialis in Asgard, I guess.
Yeah, they got that. Yeah. It's a fucking horrible place. You're a pussy.
No, but yeah, like I might go in on this. I don't have a classic Thor. Like I never like I got the first Marvel Legends one, but then like the one that you could convert into Ragnarok, and that's what I did. So I never got. So I have that Thor, but he's Ragnarok, and then I have the second one, like the one in the 2-pack with the Destroyer. I never got because I already have the Select Destroyer, so I never picked up like a classic Thor to be like my definitive Thor. And I'm thinking this one.
How much are they pricing him at?
I think he's like $100,
Okay.
95 or something.
Thor's $95 with a $9.50 deposit. July 25. Not a bad price.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Sweet. Okay. This came out of nowhere. I thought we were done with Moon Knight, but Hot Toys said nope. We're giving you Mr. Knight. And so you got Mr. Knight, and I'm not getting this. But I know a lot of people.
You don't want a Mr. Knight?
No. No, Mr. Knight. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Don't you mean no more Mr. Night Guy?
No more
Funny.
Mr. Night Guy. Oh, and you get an Oscar Isaac face. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that does look like the dude. You can customize that into Discount Apocalypse, and you're good to go.
Or what was his name in Star Wars?
Poe.
Oh yeah, Pooh Dameron.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Pooh Dameron.
I'm Pooh Dameron. This is my cousin. This is my cousin, Commander Tigger. I am Pooh Dameron.
Or Mr. Knight. These are my lightsaber sticks.
Yeah, these are my lightsaber sticks.
I feel like just asking to just look dirty by the end of the year, unless you put them in like some homogenized bubble chamber, because it's so much white.
Which I intend to do, because I just love Oscar Isaac so much.
You're gonna put them in a bubble?
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep him in a bubble.
Well, hey, it'll set you back $270 with a $27 deposit. March of 26. You got some time to get that bubble, so you'll be safe.
The bubble is my heart. It'll be in my heart. Oh, okay. So something that's actually not shit. We're getting Plo Koon.
Oh, yeah.
Like scale, like a proper licensed 6 scale. So I know a lot of people are going to be happy with this guy. Not me. I don't need it, but I'm sure a lot of Star Wars nerds have really been wanting him, especially after the Clone Wars. So
Looks good though.
yep.
Then you take off his robe. Nice lightsaber.
Looks very, very good. Very
I mean,
nice.
you getting this.
I am?
Yeah, that's right.
But why?
Do you have Plo Koon?
No.
Well, there you go. That's why.
Shit. Like, you're opening my heart to just different ideas today. And I'm liking it.
That's what I do. I'm like that guy at the end of that movie, except for figures and not Christmas.
Yeah. I'm confused. He's one ugly motherfucker.
I like the clone trooper. Looks good too.
Yeah, that's nice.
Well, Jimmy, it's gonna set you back $295.
Oh,
44
whoa.
to 25 deposit. March is 26. So while you getting that bubble saved up, you gotta get some saved up for this too. So
Told you, the bubble is my heart. Use your ears.
you need a real bubble though.
Oh, okay then.
Godzilla. Alright, we got X Plus giving you Godzilla against Mecha Godzilla, Gigantic Series Godzilla.
This is nice. I like the design. I like the design a lot, but I don't have space, so I can't get this.
Sure, you got space.
I went in. I don't know if I told you guys. I went in on my first X Plus Godzilla recently, and he's really fucking nice.
Oh yeah.
Look at this guy. Look at the ballin'.
Big baller shot call over here, son.
He's like, Plo Koon. Need him, so I'm getting 3 of them. Oh, also I got a Godzilla statue.
By the way, poor people.
Oh, fuck.
You peasants.
This is fucked up, right? I don't like this at all.
Do you want to see one of my 20 HasLabs that I backed?
What the fuck?
I got 3 Ecto 1s. That's right. We know how you do.
I got a giant man to put on a giant man. He's on his shoulders. I mean, we know
Listen,
Jimmy got his lady right here. He hold her tight.
look, did I pre-order 4 Ecto ones? Yeah. And I'm not sharing any of my Slimers with you guys because you've been so mean.
Hold on, I gotta get Jimmy holding an Ecto 1 in his hand with his lady.
No, I've been nice.
No, you've been
Look,
naughty.
I'm what's the expression? Glazing? Like I'm glazing you right now, son. like a like a goddamn Krispy Kreme.
Hey, in this homo talk, okay? Like, I don't want
He said, I'm glazing you. I'm
okay?
glazing you now.
No, keep your glaze away from
Yeah,
me, you
this
sick.
we gonna get this. I'm gonna get this picture and get Jimmy to hold
Do it, pussy.
it. Don't threaten me with a good time, Jimmy. You're gonna have Jimmy sitting there holding Godzilla. Godzilla.
When I get a HasLab, I'm made fun of. But when you get a HasLab, you are not that.
Because I buy Transformers.
I buy Transformers too.
Yeah, but I'm cool.
Oh, fuck you. Some
Godzilla.
bull.
Godzilla. Godzilla. I see. You see. You made me do it, Jimmy. You made me do it. I didn't want to do it, but I have to.
Hold on, let me go check what you're
It's
doing.
not done yet, but it will be.
Oh,
And then
okay.
when it's done, you're gonna be like, "Oh my Lord, what have I done? What Pandora's box have I unleashed on the free world? What have I done?"
Y'all are acting like a bunch of Mormons today.
I'm never a Mormon. I do not register in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Okay, sir? The Mormons.
Mormoons.
Listen, how do you like your Godzilla?
I like it. I like them big and spiky.
And black?
Yeah, like my Voltrons.
Of course you do.
The only Mormons I know about is when people are like, "How many Pokemons do you want?" And I'm like, more Mons. That's what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
Mormons.
Oh, Pokemons?
Yeah. Like you called them, like he called you a Mormon.
Yeah.
And then you said you're not, and then you said you're not one. But then I said but then I said I like Pokemon, like more Pokemon, like more Mons.
Yeah, I called them that, and that's not a racial slur for everybody. Just want to put that out there.
It's not a racial slur?
Not a racial slur, but you are a Mormon.
I don't know. That sounds like a racial slur, Jimmy.
No. Don't put words in my mouth.
Sounds very racial.
No. It may be racial, but it's not racist.
You know what, Jimmy? I believe you.
Thank you. That's all I.
Yeah, I was, like we lucky that our chat is so cool, and everybody's so chill here because Jimmy said so many different stuff that there is potential to do great evil in this stream. like Jimmy said penis a lot of times, in during this stream, and then he just said "in my mouth."
He
What?
says a lot of things Jimmy does.
There,
Wait,
like,
whoa,
like
whoa.
if somebody wanted to do some clipping, like there is potential to do great evil in
What do
this
you mean?
stream.
I didn't put anything in my mouth. Oh,
You
I
just
see.
said you just said don't put words in my mouth.
Oh, yeah. You could you could make me sound like gay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so
You can
we're
make him
lucky that
sound
our
gay.
chat is so we're lucky that our chat is so cool and that we don't have any detractors
Yeah, we
We're so
are.
because we're
lucky.
chill.
Yay.
Yeah.
Jimmy's a weirdo.
What? Hey, 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 hey. I'm a professional.
Yeah, you are a professional. You got that right.
Yeah, I'm a professor, actually.
Professor Pervo. You know, yeah.
it's like the more he says, the worse it gets. Cause I'm sorry. I'm sorry, yo. I need a minute. I'm sorry.
He's bullying me. I'm a fucking teacher.
Because
Listen,
not only did he say in my mouth and penis, but you could add I'm a professional.
Oh, buddy, I tell you, man, you gentlemen. Look here, we're gonna be professional. We're gonna be professionals here. Can we be professionals here?
I don't know if I want to be Jimmy's type of professional.
Nah, I don't want to be Jimmy's type of professional. I want to be a different.
I'm
I want
not.
to be legitimate legal professional.
You want to be a paralegal?
Nah, sir.
Yes. I have a degree.
A degree in what?
Never mind. I don't want to say anymore. It seems like Matt is just like on a streak. So
I never grew up.
Listen, Jimmy, you did it to yourself. Look at you. Look at you holding that Godzilla. Look at you. Look at you, Jimmy. He's like, I love my Godzilla. I love my Godzilla. See? That's you, Jimmy. That's you. Look at you.
well,
Look at you.
what's wrong, Godzilla friend?
Look at Jimmy.
What's wrong? Yeah, I see it. I look really monotone in that photo.
Because you show your enthusiasm over your Godzilla. You love it. He's like, I love my Godzilla. She's like, look, I bring it in the house. Jimmy, you love the Godzilla. Come on now. You love it.
But actually, secretly, I'm jealous because I wish I had that Godzilla. So secretly, like, I'm jealous.
Yeah, you fucking loser. That sounded mean. It's like speaking of poor people.
See, I told you. Look at them, like, oh, you peasants. You peasants. Get out of my. You're not even worthy to be graced by my presence. You're like, you see my Godzilla? You see You see my Godzilla?
Listen,
Jim shows up to the work potluck. Everybody's like, what food did you bring? He's like, I didn't bring no food. I brought my Godzilla. He just puts it on the table.
But y'all better be careful. I'm teaching the youth that's going to be like your senior fucking doctors.
Nah,
okay?
They're not going to be my doctors. They're going to be holding giant Godzillas working at a defunct GameStop.
Yeah. Joke's on you, because what if I don't live long enough for them to become doctors? Now who's laughing?
Joke's on you. I don't plan on making it that long. In fact, it's because I don't use that modern medicine from them stupid youth that I didn't make it that long. Braun Strowman. You gonna beat up on Carmelo now? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Jimmy, your
I just
Godzilla it
how
costs. How much does Godzilla cost? Because it's $850 with $127.50 deposit. Second quarter of 2025, Jimmy. So there you go. So Jimmy spending all this money on this Godzilla. Look how look at these advertising it, son. See, look at that. You guys at X Plus should sponsor us. Look how Jimmy advertises your product. Look how proud he is to be like, I
Listen,
own your
hey,
Godzilla.
I modeled. I could do it.
Listen, if he's not holding giant women, he's holding giant Godzillas. Okay, look at this guy. This guy's an animal right here. Okay, he's a beast. Jimmy's the big baller, shot caller, holding bitches in his hand like his name is Superman. Look at this guy.
I have
giant woman, giant Godzilla, giant bank account. What about Jimmy isn't giant?
Listen. I have a master's degree in communication studies. What do you make of that? What do you make of that?
Yeah, dude, get your ass over here. Go over there with your Godzilla.
Oh, the shit doing me.
Take your big woman. Your big woman over here too. He's like, yeah, I got a woman. I got Godzilla. I'm living the best life. This is literally the picture of living your best life.
Listen, I think you're just jealous.
I am jealous.
Me too.
I'm just sitting here behind the broadcast desk with my North American Thick Boy tag team partner. I ain't got little bitches and little Godzillas in my hands, son. Big Zillas.
Freaking love little.
There's a part in that Suicide Squad game where when you kill Flash and Boomerang is like peeing on him, and then they all admire that apparently Boomerang has like a really huge dick, and then King Shark is like it makes sense because the gods cursed you in every other single way. And I think that's kind of like Jimmy, but the opposite, because he has all the blessings. Like Jimmy has everything going on.
Stop making me blush.
She said he has all the blessings.
Yeah, like he's like, it's like when they were making Jimmy, they were like, okay, we gotta just max this guy's stats out, like give him everything, like give him like max his armor out, all his stats, like everything, like dial it to 100.
Listen, I'm like,
he's like Adam Warlock, but for white people.
Okay. Well, that is gonna do it for us here on Fig News.
Wait a minute, I'm white.
We can talk about Creature Commando. Now, so far, 3 episodes have dropped, and I gotta say, it's a pretty good show. It's decent. I mean, it's a little goofy in parts, but I guess that's just the whole kind of Jim Gunn style of doing things.
Yeah, he likes
for the most part, it's so far, like, the arc of the show is they go to some like Eastern, like European country to protect some princess from, I forget the chick's name, but she's from Themyscira. She's like a witch from Themyscira, trying to like, she's got a bunch of like incels galvanized to help her take over Themyscira. But first she's trying to kill this princess. So, you know, Waller sends out the creature commandos, or Project, or Task Force M for monsters. And I mean, like I said, it's each episode, like the first episode kind of introduces everyone, and then like the second episode is a little bit of a spotlight on the bride, The third episode's a spotlight on GI Robot, which I think so far that's probably my favorite episode is the GI Robot one. But it's a pretty decent show. But like I said, the arc is apparently protecting this princess and something's supposed to happen. So we'll find out, I guess, in future episodes. But as far as like a DC show, and it's supposed to be the new DCU, it's a pretty good show.
Okay. So far, pretty good. My only concern with this show, um, and we talked about this off air. I'll just say it again. Um, it's very much a James Gunn show, and he has a very particular style of humor that I don't think works for a lot of. I don't think it works for general audiences. Like if you like, he's a trauma guy. Like he started in trauma, so like if you're into that, then you'll appreciate it. My concern is that this is the first project for the new DCU, and the first project out of the gate, it's very much like a James Gunn show in the sense there's a lot of swearing, and I think there's a lot of sex when there doesn't really need to be, and because
Well,
that's James
it's also
Gunn's
one of those things where I think
style.
they're doing that because one, it's animated, and two, it's an HBO/Max type thing, and normally once you get on Max or HBO brand, it's like, hey man, we could do nudity now, and it's like I think yes,
Yeah,
some of the sex scenes is like it's not really necessary, but it's kind of to tell a story, especially for the bride one, where like spoiler alerts, like she's fucking Frankenstein, and then Frankenstein's monster got jealous and killed Frankenstein because,
like
like I said, he was supposed to be building the bride for him, for the monster, not for the doctor.
okay, it's yeah, like you're not wrong. I don't know. I just don't think we needed the sex to accentuate the fact that like the Dr. Frankenstein and the bride were falling for each other. Like I don't think we needed the princess that they're trying to protect and Rick Flag. Like I don't think like that sex scene was needed, but it's just to me like that's what James Gunn's style is. And the
I
thing with
think
like
the
when he
flag
did
one was
Guardians of the
more supposed to be more funny than actual sex because you don't see the sex, you just hear the sex noise. But then, like all that stuff that's happening in the hallway, it's like it's supposed to be comedical, where you're supposed to be like, "Haha, it's funny." They're in the room banging. It's that kind of thing.
yeah, and like yeah, and like that's fine, but it's just this is supposed to be the new DC universe, and I just don't want that to be the standard. I just don't want that to be the standard for what this new DC universe is gonna be. Like in this show, it works in this show, but I don't want that to be the standard. Like I said, I don't want Superman going around telling people to fuck off just because he can, just because now James Gunn can do whatever he wants. Like I just don't want that to be the standard. And like if this is gonna be the new DC universe, like this has to appeal to like a general audience. And I don't think James Gunn's humor appeals to general audiences. I think it worked in Guardians of the Galaxy because I think Kevin Feige was there to tell him what he can and can't do. Like Kevin Feige was there to make sure that he doesn't venture too far into the dark side. But I feel like now James Gunn can just do whatever he wants. Like there's nobody there that's gonna tell him yay or nay. So I feel like he can do whatever he wants. And like that Lantern series is gonna be on HBO Max too. And it's the same thing. Like I don't need to see I don't need to see like fucking like Guy Gardner like fucking princesses, you know? I don't know. It just doesn't work for it just works in the confines of this show. I just don't want that to be the standard for this universe. Is what I'm saying.
That's why I'm worried about Superman because like he's been going out and saying that no this is not like the other movies I've done. It's different. It's away from it. But I know it's gonna be a James Gunn movie anyway, and I don't want like if you're making a Superman movie, it should be a Superman movie, not your movie. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
So I hope he doesn't pull that shit, but I know he will. Yeah, you
Yeah,
know.
because like yeah, that's what I mean. Like, totally. Because the reason why he couldn't do that stuff in Guardians of the Galaxy is because there was somebody there telling him like, "Hey, you can't put that joke in there. Hey, you can't do this. This is too far." Where he's the main guy at DC, so there's nobody there to tell him. There's nobody there to rein him in if he ventures too far. It's again, it's the same problem I had with the Suicide Squad, where it's like literally the same exact thing where they're in Corto Maltese and the president or whatever wants to marry Harley Quinn, and then they start fucking. Like it's just it's the same thing in Suicide Squad. It's just now you've reversed the role because now it's Rick Flag and the princess, but it's the same joke because that's his sense of humor. That's the movies that he makes. And yeah, like I said, I just don't want that to be the standard for what the DC universe is gonna be. I don't know. I guess maybe it's just because like I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just I don't need to see my superheroes like fucking all the time. You know?
That's what pissed me off about Peacemaker is that shit was in
Yeah.
there.
I
Like
don't mind
it's
it, but
just
I get what you mean though.
it's just like I wanna like this new Superman movie, and then the next movie is gonna be like Supergirl. Like I want to be able to take my kids to see that movie because they like Superman. They like Supergirl, and I want them to be able to watch it and enjoy it too. And like I don't want to have to worry about like Superman having like tons of swearing and tons of sex because Superman shouldn't be about that. Like that's nothing to do with Superman, you know? Like I think it works in the confines of this show because like the creature commandos, they're all kind of villains. Like they're all kind of people with more that are morally ambiguous. So it kind of works. I'm just like I said, I'm worried that this is the first project. Like this is setting the tone for what your DC is gonna be. Like you're literally setting the tone, and I think with this you're just setting a bad tone for me that I think might hurt it in the long run.
The good thing is, uh, to my knowledge, he's not going to be directing anything from DC for a while after Superman. So the Lantern series, that's not him. That's some other dude.
Yeah.
So it'll be different in tonality, but like so Lanterns is HBO, right? That's like an HBO
Yeah.
series. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, like
Like yeah,
it's supposed to be like a true crime like detective show.
yeah, like that. If it's HBO, it's gonna have nudity. Like that's one of the things they tell all these producers. If you on our platform, we got a certain kind of audience. Like these are standards.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's just
Fucking sucks.
that's yeah, and it's just like that's what I mean, and it's not like I'm trying to say like I'm a total like prude, but it's like in Game of Thrones, it's fine, but I just don't want that stuff to be like with my superheroes. Like I said, I don't want Superman blowing people's heads off. Like I don't want Superman to have like excessive gore and swearing because like that's to me like that's not what Superman is about. Like that's what I'm worried about.
Well, I'm the same. Like, I didn't give a shit about it in Game of Thrones. I don't care about it in Shameless or all these shows. But if your name is Marvel or DC, it kind of bugs me.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I see my superheroes as kind of innocent, you know. Even
Yeah,
if about a bad guy, I still don't like to see them in that way.
I mean,
yeah,
there are those dark characters out there. It's just that not everybody
yeah.
needs to be dark.
That's you know what? Yeah, like that's exactly what I'm saying. Like you're totally right, and that's why I think it works in the
Because like in
tone
comics,
of
like I
Preacher
said, you
Commando.
have the Punishers and the Daredevils that are more gritty, grounded, and real, and very violent, and can be kind of sexual and overtone. But they keep it to those characters where you can still have the Spider-Mans of the world and the Superman that ain't out here bodying everybody and trying to fuck everybody, even though Spider-Man be fucking though.
Yeah.
But like I said, we have those characters that are the edgy ones, the ones that go the extra. Not everybody needs to be a Frank Castle.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
It's like we already have a Frank Castle. We don't need a Frank Castle, another Frank Castle.
But just looking at the show, like with those concerns aside, I think it's a fun show. Like one of the things James Gunn does really well is he takes a bunch of nothing characters and makes you love them and makes you care about them. Like GI Robot is not a new character. Like he's been around for decades. Like he's like a Silver Age character. And now like he took GI Robot and almost made him like a household name. Like just like he did with Rocket Raccoon and Groot. Like people think those are new characters, but they're not. Like the Guardians have existed in comics for years, but
Like I
they
said,
just
that
weren't
episode,
popular.
the GI Robot episode, is the best episode so far because the fact that, like I said, it shows, or like pretty much his whole backstory, and he's like, yeah, he's in the war, killing Nazis. Then like they tried to use him as like a prop for TV to put him on TV, and he's over there like, are these people Nazis? And he's like, no, these people are not Nazis. He's like, that's what a Nazi would say. And they were like, yeah, he's not really television ready. So then, like I said, they show him again where the dude who made the Amazoids,
Yeah.
he basically social engineers the Amazoids from GI Robot. So he was like, yeah, I'm gonna take you apart. I'm gonna study you and make new robots from your blueprint. And then he's like, I'll put you back together with some extra new shit. And then like they show him like deactivated, and some dude just sells him to like a collector, and then it turns out that the collector is a fucking Nazi, and he takes him to a fucking Nazi rally. And the GI Robot just kills everybody. I mean, I don't know why you put him in jail. He was just doing his job. Killed a bunch of Nazis.
Yeah, like I said, so far I think it's a good show. Like I said, like that's I think what James Gunn, that's the thing I think he does best is he makes ensemble casts of random characters, of random nothing characters, and then he makes it work, and then he makes you care about them. Like, did anybody give a shit about Polka Dot Man until Suicide Squad? Absolutely not. Like, did anyone give a shit about Rocket Raccoon until those movies? Absolutely not. And it's like now it's like the same thing with GI Robot, and like that's something I think he really does well is he's very good at taking these like unknown characters and putting them in an ensemble cast and really making you invested and really making you care about them.
I'm gonna assume the rest of the episodes are also just gonna be whenever the main plot is spliced in with backstory of each character.
Yeah, I would assume
Or like
so.
I said, one was a Bride episode, one was GI Robot, and like I said, you'll probably get something about Weasel and the Fish Girl and the other guy. So,
Yeah.
which is fine. It's a smart way to do it, so that way you give people kind of an origin story for each character, but you don't also distract from the main. They also mix it in with the main storyline, so you can just like
Yeah,
two
because
birds, one stone.
I think this is a I think this because again another thing Gunn said was the DC universe it's already like lived in, like all the characters are already established, so you're not going to get a Superman origin movie, you're not going to get a Batman origin, you're not going to get any origin movies because all the characters are already established. But something where like finding creative ways to do it, like just like flashbacks and stuff like that, like I think that's smart too. So like you said, like each episode you get you get the main plot, but then you also get a certain character's like backstory. Like maybe next week it'll be like Dr. Phosphorus's backstory, or it'll be Weasel's backstory.
Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. But like I said, I'm okay with it. It's a good watch so far, especially when you got shows like kind of like Skeleton Crew right on. But I'm not that excited about it. So I'm okay with it, and I recommend people go check it out. If you got Max, go check it out, or other means, you go for it.
Yeah, like I said, like I don't want my criticisms to take away from the fact that I agree. I like the show a lot. I think it's definitely a fun show. Like if you like that Suicide Squad movie, then this feels like a sequel to that.
Yeah, definitely an unofficial sequel to Suicide Squad. Like I said, especially since we referenced things from the last movie. So I would call it an unofficial sequel. Also, the choices in voice actors are pretty good too. I like what's his name who does the Red Guardian guy doing the Frankenstein monster.
Yeah, it's something Harbor,
Yeah,
David Harbor,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
David
think.
Harbour.
and I forget his name, but he played the Crossbones in MCU.
Frank Grillo.
Yeah, he's the voice of Flag Senior. And then, of course, James Gunn's brother does all the upscale. He does GI Robot and Weasel. Good old nepotism.
Yeah, it's the only way that guy can get work.
He was also Kraglin in Guardians, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Uh huh. Listen, as long as James Gunn has a job, his brother has a job. Sean has a job.
What a piggybacker.
Because he pretty much puts him in every one of his projects. Same thing. Like, listen, it's nothing new. Sam Raimi did it too. Sam Raimi would put his brother in every little thing he did, even if it was a minor character, he put him in it. So it's like, hey, I got a job, you got a job. We gonna keep our family fed. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all that. I got a job. You got, yo, brother. You want to be in a movie? I don't even act. I don't care. Get in the movie. You just gonna show up and hand a nigga a paper. You get your SAG card. You straight. So plus you get to meet Hollywood bitches. You'll be all right. Just stay away from Weinstein. And don't go to no Diddy parties.
I love Diddy parties.
No, you don't.
I don't?
No, you don't.
Oh shit, okay.
Mm-mm.
What about the Grease?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Diddy!
No Diddy.
No Diddy? He loves them roofies.
It's no bueno.
No bueno?
Why they beating up on LA Knight, man? Who's coming to save him?
Because he's a loser, that's why.
Fucking
Andrade.
losers. Fucking losers.
Why Andrade coming to save him? Apollo? Apollo, get your goofy ass out of here, Apollo. Take your goofy ass back to catering.
Apollo reminds me of that one Treehouse of Horror where they're eating all the kids and groundskeeper Willie shows up and he's like, "Don't worry, kids, Willie will save you." And then he immediately gets killed, and he's like, "Oh, I'm bad at this."
For real though. Or when Barney, I like when Barney and Homer were training to be astronauts. And he's like, "Congratulations, Barney." They gave him the non-alcoholic champagne. He's like, da-da-da-da-da. And it crashed the jetpack into the wall. That's Apollo said. He's like, that was non-alcoholic champagne. Oh man, I remember when The Simpsons used to be good.
I like when the Krusty the Clown doll was set to evil.
Yo, they still got those at my Target.
Oh yeah?
They got the Krusty dolls that you can set to evil. I'd be tempted to buy it, but I'm like, I don't need it though.
Oh, that's your issue there. Yeah, you had it set to evil.
That's your issue. Yeah, you have to set to evil. Here's your problem. Mm-mm-mm. What? Wait a minute. Wasn't Braun on Raw?
Yeah, but remember they said they're like switching up the rosters.
Oh, so Braun's one of those who won like, oh, we traded him?
Possibly. Like, I don't think it's like, I don't think they said it was anything like official, but they said that you were gonna have superstars showing up on different brands because the general managers all want to make trades. I also want to mention anybody that was expecting Carmelo's opponent to be Pentagon, and then you got Braun Strowman, you kind of played yourself on that one.
Yeah, you gotta have to get felted on that one.
Yeah. Like, it's like people were like adamant that like, oh, it's gonna be Pentagon, like Pentagon's gonna be the opponent. And I was like, well, I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure Pentagon was adamant that he was not gonna go to WWE until Phoenix was out of his contract. But I know people were really, really kind of thinking that's what it was gonna be. And like, like if you were expecting Penta and you got Braun Strowman, then I do feel bad for you. You know, like, I mean that in a nice way, you know? Like, that's definitely a big disappointment.
Wait, Bailey coming out before Chelsea Green? Tessa Blanchard back in TNA. What? Are you watching Final Resolution over there, Ian?
No, I don't care about that shit.
I was gonna watch it later, so.
But I heard Tessa
Sometimes
Blanchard.
on too many boats gets rocky, so.
Like, I heard Tessa Blanchard was gonna be back in TNA though.
Well, I mean, a little bit of time has passed now, so fuck it.
Hey, you know what? Like, I'm all for like giving people second chances, but I don't know, man. Like, she's a racist, and I don't know if I can't fuck with that. Like, I can't fuck with that.
Well, I guess TNA sees differently. Plus, their Knockouts division could use a boost.
Probably because they know their company sucks and they have no star power, and they're like, oh fuck, like we really about to lose Jordan Grace.
Well, that's just it. Yeah,
like
they about to lose her to the E.
Like, we need somebody with like some degree of star power to kind of replace Jordan Grace, but
plus in their history, she is a former TNA world champion, men's world champion. Let's not forget that.
Tessa Blanchard's like she's like a racist though.
Hey, who isn't a racist? Jimmy's a racist. Ain't that right, Jimmy?
Oh, he's arguably the biggest one.
Mm-hmm. He'd be like, those dirty N-words and those stupid J's and those lazy A's. And I'd be like, whoa.
Except he doesn't say N-word. He says the real word.
He'd be like, those F's and those B's and C's.
Yeah. What are we talking
Jimmy
about?
Oh, yeah.
What?
We was talking about your lucky. Implicit racism.
My racism?
We're talking about your racism. How you be all
I don't have racism.
You be off the air talking that N-word stuff and
no. I never say
those F's and J's.
What the fuck is a J?
You know, the Jews.
Oh, fuck no. Don't Don't say that on air. That'll get me fucking lynched.
That's what I said to James.
You know,
That's what you be saying.
what's wrong with saying Jews?
Oh, whoa! You're dropping a hard J over there, Jimmy. Take it easy.
And what are the other ones?
Nothing. I love all types, like orange juice, apple juice, grape juice. I love juice.
Cranberry juice.
What about like historic Jews?
What?
What?
We love Adam Sandler.
And his nose.
Whoa! Take it easy.
What?
Yeah.
I'm just admiring Adam Sandler's nose. There's nothing wrong with that.
Take it easy, cowboy.
No, I'm not gonna take nothing easy. I'm gonna do this the hard way.
See what happens when he comes back, Matt. And we were telling the chat just now, and then like they did, we were lying. See?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm what gives this live stream its lifeblood.
You fueled by racism?
All right. No, I said I'm racial, not racist. I may even be biracial. You don't know. You've never seen me.
Oh, he's mixed with the perfect race.
Hey, don't say that.
I can say that though, because I know a guy. His name is Dwight Race. He's the best race. He's full of people.
Dwight Race is like a terrible person. He's part of like the Third Reich and shit.
Dwight Race is a man of the people. The White Race is the longest reigning ELW champion.
No, he harassed me.
The
He's a
White
detractor.
Race is leader of the White Club. The best
He
club.
detracts my people. It's terrible.
Listen, the White Race. Everybody loves the White Race. So, listen, you focus on that hatred you have in your heart. Yeah.
I don't got hatred.
Love, man. Always all talking about the N-words.
I don't say the N-word or the J-word or whatever the fuck.
You talking that B and C and that A, B,
What is
C?
B and C? What does B stand for? Black?
Well, I mean, you tell me.
I don't know. What does C stand for? Chinese?
You tell me.
I don't know. You tell me.
You be like, shut those A's and B's and C's the fuck up. Get them out of my country. Get those ABCs out of my country.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm against those ABCs. Those NWAs. They don't know.
No. They're good. Not that I'm calling them that.
What?
What?
What? This is a teachable moment, man. But anyways. I just
I'm not
with
racist. I'm just different.
Yeah, you definitely are different.
But I'm not superior.
You are not superior? You're inferior?
I am not superior. I am inferior to all the letters.
To all the letters?
Yeah.
Even the W's?
What's the W?
You tell me.
Wendigo? I'm confused. I'm a cripple. Leave me alone.
You can't be better than the K's. Get out of here.
Knocked up women?
No.
Is that the case?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Jimmy's out here thinking he's better than the A's, the B's, the C's, the D's, the E's, the F's, and the G's.
Y'all are turning me from racial racist. I don't like this.
You're not racist.
Thank you.
Only on the weekends.
What? It's not the weekend, so.
It's Friday. Friday.
Listen, look.
Friday.
This is a very diverse panel. Okay.
Very diverse. We got
Yeah.
Canadians. We've got the white race. You got all the best.
Yeah.
And the worst.
What?
The worst soundtrack ever. Because
The RZ. You mean Michael Jackson and RZA and GZA and GZA?
Yo, now you talking crazy. now you just purposely being hateful.
Michael Jackson.
Purposely being hateful.
RZA and GZA and Lizza and Megan Thee Stallion. Working.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Matt, how much time you got before you gotta go to work tonight, or you what's good?
I got like maybe like 20 or so minutes.
That's what's up. So hey, when's the next time you'll be free for the next time so we can set up another game night? So that way we can get it on the docket for another stream. We'll get that Marvel Rivals popping off.
Oh baby.
Oh baby is right.
On like a Friday night.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Probably like sometime in the new year.
We'll have to get it set up.
But I don't know. Like we could maybe do something on like a different night if y'all want.
I mean, you can always do it for another night. I ain't never got no problem with that.
Like if y'all want to do like a little like bonus gaming stream.
Yeah, I'd always be. I'm always down for that. We can do that.
Okay, I'll let you guys know when I'm off next, and maybe we figure something out. Because yeah, I'd be down to jump on and play some Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, I want to check out gameplay of that because I've been looking for something like a team-based multiplayer game, and this is free, so.
Chelsea, I think Chelsea's gonna win. I think Chelsea's winning. Ian, I think Chelsea's winning. She's going to the finals to beat up Michin for the United States title.
The fact that Mia Yim won the first match kind of already tells you who's gonna win this one.
Give it to Chelsea Green. Plus, I think Bailey's probably going to be going to Raw soon. I feel like she's gonna end up going to Raw. They need a little star power over there on Raw. Liv Morgan's over there stinking up the joint. Nah, he ain't gonna do that on GC. He's too busy trying to beat the Ocho. Final battle's coming up. Oh, and I forgot, we got Saturday night's main event tomorrow night too, man. Yeah. Saturday night's main events. That's a damn shame.
The damnest of shames.
So, get anything special for the Christmas, Jimmy?
Let me think. I don't know. I've kind of slowed down on pickups. I kind of just been relying on old stuff for content. I just shipped my big pile of loot though, so that has some pretty cool stuff in it.
That's what's up. Well,
Like,
I set up my dope Christmas. It's gonna be. I needed to. Gotta get those masterpieces on. Gotta get the checklist. So we doing all mini bots. So I get some mini bots because I still don't have a wheelie. So I was like, you know what? No one's making it. I gotta get that X Trans Bots wheelie, the version 2 that got the one they made good. Plus Runabout, Run Amok, and I think Slingshot, Target Master. So, and then maybe some other Transformers. But I needed to get some mini bots. I needed to get a couple of Decepticons out of the way. Because the road to G1 is a long road, and there's still so many pieces to hold. I'm missing a lot of mini Autobots right now. I need Outback. I need the Warpath. Oh. But don't worry, though Christmas is going to be good. We're going to have Chinese food for Christmas because I don't cook no more on Christmas. I cooked on Thanksgiving, so I don't cook on Christmas. So I do Chinese because Chinese is delicious.
Chinese!
It is. I mean, listen, I am thankful that the Chinese people do not celebrate Christmas and they choose to be open on Christmas Day. Because then I can go to the Chinese buffet and then get whatever I want and have the best Chinese dinner for Christmas. And I get fortune cookies and egg rolls and dumplings and spring rolls and all that other good stuff. And then don't have to worry about no dishes, no cleanup, no nothing. Oh, is Chelsea Green gonna get the win? Oh, Chelsea Green gets a win. Clean victory. Yeah, get ready. Get ready to see Chelsea Green, United States champion, tomorrow night. Chelsea Green going to the finals against Meechin. DIY and the Motor City Machine Guns. I would say they should do like a 2 out of 3 with this team. They would have a good match. What do you think?
As,
2 out of 3?
as long as it's at a pay-per-view, I'm good.
Well, I mean, you probably won't get it at a pay-per-view, but you know, maybe it could. Who knows? So, who knows? Who knows? I mean, if they got rid of the 5 card pay-per-view system, maybe we could have a 2 out of 3 fall match for the titles. But they got to add some more matches to the card, man. These 5 matches ain't cutting it. Yeah, we're gonna get Jesse the Body returning. Everything's supposed to be retro. In fact, I think they might be pulling out the Winged Eagle title tomorrow night too. Might get to see. I don't know if we're gonna get to see the exact Winged Eagle, but they probably redone it for modern, and they're gonna show off a Winged Eagle version, the WWE Winged Eagle, not the WWF Winged Eagle. What do you think? Classic Wing Eagle tomorrow night? I'd say it's a good chance we get to see Classic Wing Eagle. It'd be cool if they had all the titles were retro for Saturday night's main event. Like Classic IC, Classic Tag Team, even the Classic United States. We'll have to wait and see tomorrow night. You know, it was something cool that I did see when I was watching the Game Awards last night.
What?
That game, the shit that like the dude from the It's Take Two guys. That game looked interesting because he seems like it's very ambitious. He put a lot of different things in that game. I mean, his energy's a little off. People love him over there because why? Because he cussed on the programming or whatever. But like the game, but there's no denying. Like, hey man, he makes pretty good games. And like I said, this one is it's that like co-op game stuff like that. It's okay, but like it's very like adventurous. Of like he's throwing a lot of different game elements into one game, which is like very ambitious, but like interesting at the same time. So I was like, you know what, that's okay. Everything else was just kind of meh. Like I didn't care for Borderlands 4. I kind of fell out of Borderlands after like part 2. All the other games just seemed like that first game, the one you were like moving, packing up a back of a car. It's like, what is this, a moving walking sim or something? Like this looks like some DSP type game. Like so you sit around packing boxes and walking. Like I'm okay with the walking sims. And then, like I said, the rest of the was just a hype for the game industry because that's what Jeff Keighley does.
Like I'm
I'm the opposite. Like, I never played any of the other Borderlands, so I'm probably gonna pick up number 4, and that'll just kind of be like my first one, or maybe I'll go back and play the other one in anticipation of this one. I don't know.
2 is the best.
Yeah, 2 was
Like I
good.
said, The Witcher 4, The Witcher 4 definitely piqued my interest.
I need to hurry up and finish those Witcher games, man. Like, I'm still on 1. Like, it's kicking my ass.
Make sure.
Sorry, what was that, Matt?
Make sure before you play the third one, look up all the sex missions and what you have to do to achieve those.
Yeah,
Thank you.
so you can sex them up right.
Yeah. Like there's like a bunch of different like achievements you could get by having sex. But there's like certain things you have to say and do in order for it to happen. Like, because when you're talking to certain people, like there's certain things you could say and certain choices you could make, and if you get all the right ones, then you get some sexy time.
Like Cyberpunk, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Look at Nia Jax wearing the belt around her waist. Look at her. She's showing she dropping them LBs. Son, she got the belt around her waist.
Like there's one where you get to fuck on top of a unicorn.
Jesus. Thank you for letting me know, Matt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's worth it. Like, make sure you look up what you have to do.
Is this for The Witcher 3?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got a long way to go. I'm still on the first game. It's kicking my ass. I gotta lower that difficulty. Dude, I got ghosted in the first Witcher game. Like, I saved this bitch from like a bunch of ghouls or something, and she's like, "Hey, meet me tonight at midnight at the abandoned tower, and we're gonna have some sexy time." And Geralt's all like, "Oh, okay, let's do it." So my ass drags Geralt all the way to this fucking tower in the middle of the night, and the bitch ain't even there. She ghosted my ass. The fuck kind of game is this?
I don't know,
This is
man.
supposed to be fantasy, not reality.
I wouldn't know. Like, I played some of The Witcher, but I never really finished it, so I can't tell you. That's crazy.
Fuck that game. But still, I'm going to continue it because I want to complete it. But first, I'm still making my way through Indiana Jones, which is like a freaking treat so far. That game is so good. If it doesn't win Game of the Year next year, I'm going to be real pissed off. Yeah, Indiana Jones got to win something at least.
I mean, I was gonna check out that Indiana Jones game since it's on Game Pass. But
Really
I don't know how
cool.
I feel about a first-person Indiana Jones, though.
Oh, it works really well. When you're like parkouring around the city, there are some third-person camera angles, which is nice, so you can see like which outfits you're collecting and shit.
That's what's up.
And yeah, Troy Baker does a really good job, and it feels exactly like a classic '80s Indiana Jones movie. You know, you got Marcus in there, you got some big mystery, you got your female compadre who, you know, she could throw some hands when she can.
Ian, don't say that. She dropping them LBs, son. She dropping them LBs. So she can put the strap around her waist, son. She dropping the LBs. Don't say that. They didn't extend the strap. Don't say that. She just dropping the LBs. So she can eat McRibs because the McRib is back.
I've never tried a McRib.
I think I've had a McRib once. I don't think I was that impressed with it, but it was like years ago. Because I always found it weird to be eating something called a rib and it's got no bones. So, you know. It's a little hesitation. But
Too much soda.
yeah, that too. Unless you do what Cobra did and put bacon on it and a quarter pounder with cheese on it and some chicken nuggets on it and some
That'll
french
help.
fries on it.
That low sodium diet, right?
I mean, you don't need the sodium. You don't need to have good blood pressure.
Nah. Fuck it. You only live once. Or indefinitely if you're Cobra.
We could just take some pills and you'll feel better.
Is he still with Stain Lady?
Who?
Cobra. With that Stain girl.
Nah.
Good for him.
He's trying to stay away.
Good for him.
Yes, he is learning. Maybe he's learning. Oh man, but I think we're about to call it from here, ladies and gentlemen. We're just about that time. I want to thank everybody for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. Do appreciate it. Make sure you smash that like, subscribe if you haven't, and ring the bell so you stay notified. Anything to add before we call it Jimmy?
I mean, on Matt's behalf, happy Canadian Christmas, and birds aren't real. Yes. And make sure to jiggle up your pickle and stay away. No, I'm not going to say that next part. Never mind.
Yeah, stay away. All right, we'll see y'all next week. Y'all have a great night, have a great weekend, and make sure you always kick out. Thick Boys out.
Time has come, I'm ready to go. Venturing into the unknown. Fire's inside me, must be unleashed. People talk nonsense all the day. Shampoo kindness, all they can say. I can't get no satisfaction. Woo-hoo! Challenge may have come. Woo-hoo! Fighting just begun, but there's no stopping. People spreading out my wings. Let's fly high. Woo-hoo! Concentrate my power. Woo-hoo! And courage and control. I'll go beyond the limit break. The universe is mine to take. I have no fear. I think it's clear. Let's keep guitar high. Get all this Dragon Ball Super. We got the skill to blow Xeno away.